happening. We all know that on the UK oil, we always and always do have a similar scenario with that which we have on the US oil. And so, lo and behold, we have a structure to guide us. Now, we've enjoyed a bullish momentum since the beginning of the week as price came into the $120 area, tested our take profit target, and we saw a reversal from this area to the downside in the last 24 to 48 hours. Now, just like what we had on the US oil, we have a bearish trend line which has been a key determinant of price action since on the 14th of June. We can see how price has respected the bearish trend line. If we look left, we can see we had a respect here, we had a respect here, and then we saw a breakout of that trend line, setting the tone for a bullish momentum on the 27th of June, and we saw price come into the $120 area. Then we saw price come back down to do a retest of that bearish trend line, and with a strong reversal pattern in the form of a double bottom structure, and followed by an engulfing candle which we have seen as a breakout of structure, and we want to be looking forward for a confirmation to join the rally to the upside. So to give a clearer perspective into what I'm talking about here, let's look at what has happened since in the last 48 hours. We have a strong bearish impulse leg which came to test the bearish trend line we've identified earlier, and we see price come up a little bit, do a retest one more time, and a breakout of structure will confirm the reversal pattern that we just cited here. Then a retest of structure could probably push price to the upside. So on the UK oil as well, we want to be looking out for trading opportunities right in the form of a breakout and retest of the reversal pattern we just identified here around the bearish trend line. So what do we want to do? How are we going to take advantage of this bullish continuation when it finally happens? Well, the first thing we want to be doing when we cite a reversal pattern is this. We want to look out for a neckline that is a key level that has been something like this. We can see we have one touch here, and then we had another touch here before we saw this, and then price moving to the upside. So we still want to see a significant breakout of structure and a retest. So what are we going to be doing here is to identify a key level which will also serve as our neckline. So moving on to the line chart so that we can have a clear contact, we're going to be having our key level sitting right around $110 based on the current structure. So hold on a second, let me see what that is. So I want to see it right between here and here. So we have it at around $110. So I want to give this a purple to differentiate it from our major key level that served us during the week. So we have a neckline sitting at around $110. So neckline at $110. Okay, so we have something like this, and we should be having it at the right hand side of our screen so that it wouldn't superimpose on our drawings. So this is what we have here on the UK oil. So now with the neckline sitting at $110 and we already have a breakout of that neckline, what are we going to be looking out for? Well, since we already have a bullish perspective here and we already have a breakout of that neckline at this point, then you want to be seeing a retest of structure. It could be a sharp retest, or it could be a steady retest rather, and price comes into this area. Then we want to be looking out for patterns on lower time frame that supports a trend continuation to the upside. And if price continued like that and we see a breakout of the key level at $112, remember that key level had served us during the early days of the week, as it was the one that guided us into the bullish momentum that we took profit on 2 days ago. So if we see a breakout above of that key level and price comes back into that key level one more time, then it would welcome another opportunity to take advantage of a bullish momentum at the appearance of any reversal pattern here on the lower time frame. So our take profit target still remains at $120, as we never can tell what will happen from that point. So if price then breaks out of the $120, then we might be looking for a retest of structure to join the rally to the upside. So at this point, as we head into the New York session here on the UK oil, we want to be looking out for a retest of this neckline to guide our actions going forward. So one thing I won't be saying here is this: we need to be patient as usual, and we want to see price do that retest on lower time frame. We want to look out for that pattern that will guide us into a bullish momentum. And this pattern could come in any form. It could come in any of the kind of reversal patterns we already know, like the 1 2 3 pattern, the double bottom structure. It could be an inverse head and shoulder. It could be a falling wedge, for instance. So it depends. It could be a flat pattern. Whatever it is, we should just get ourselves ready right above the neckline, as we want to see a retest of that area to give us a confirmation that the buyers are gaining that momentum that we have projected thus far. So this is my scenario here on the UK oil. If you have questions, if you need further clarifications, or there is a point or an area which I didn't talk about, you think I didn't talk about, or you think I should shed more light on, you can drop it in the comment section while I take a look, and 10 seconds just to do that. And if we don't have, then we just move on to the next pair. So, oh, IMAX is in the house. IMAX, you're welcome on board. Glad to have you around, and happy new month to you. Salim 337, good morning, happy new month. 717, good morning to you. Trust you're having a good day. Eric 73, hi. Okay, in the absence of no questions, then we move on to the next pair.